Hey guys, Jacob here, and I'm back with another house building video. Today I'm here with Athlete's Summer Home. This is a house I created a couple of months ago, and I am just making and releasing the house video now. So here we go. So this house is semi for more of a small family, if anything, because it has 2 bedrooms, and yeah. So if you're wondering how I did the half walls there, all you have to do is you just have to go down a bit with a what's called foundation. Wow, I'm really blanking out today. So you just move it down with foundation by using constrained floor elevation false, and this will let you easily level across however much you wanted. So I just leveled across about a third of a wall, so it kind of just gives it more depth. So here we are making the driveway. The garage is not attached to your home, it is actually off to the side. And just adding some terrain paint here to make it look more realistic, and to add some curvature to the house. Just adding the path around the house now, so it makes it easily accessible to get around the house, and just go for a little walk in the garden. So add some walls and some fencing. Now we're going to be adding some wallpaper and some brick and stuff. So I actually really love how this house turned out. I love the color scheme I used for the outside. And yeah, so just adding in some brick, and then we're going to add in some windows, and then I believe we are going to do the terrain paint around the path. So this house has 2 balconies, one huge balcony, and then one other smaller balcony off in the backyard, off from the master bedroom. So just adding the roof to the garage and stuff, and now here we are actually making the soccer field. This is the first time I've ever tried something like this, so I hope y'all like it. With seasons, it'll work great when you just add the brand new soccer net feature, but for the time being, when this was made, they didn't have that, so I kind of just gave it the illusion of being a net by adding some fencing, and it just made it look like a mesh. So yeah, and I added the center line and the goal boxes, and yeah, tried to make it look as realistic as I possibly could. So just adding the penalty box area, and now we're going to be adding the center line, and then we're going to be starting the terrain paints around the side. So, oh no, we're actually adding the windows. It's been a long time. So we're adding the windows to this house. I tried to give it a lot of windows to bring in a lot of light, because that's one thing I love, is bringing in the light into houses, especially nice houses that you have nice views, because it just opens it up, and why not have all those windows for a beautiful view. So I used this pattern where I used 2 large windows and then the window with 2 mini dividers on the bottom. It kind of makes it look like it's all one window, and it gives it a new cool design. So adding a little foundation out in the backyard for a little deck, and then adding the fencing, and then the area where the pool will be. Now adding some windows again, just basic windows. I kind of stuck with the big standalone windows, and yeah. So moving inside, we're going to be drawing out the floor plan now. So when you walk in, you're going to walk into this entry room where it has a couch and stuff, and then you're going to have the dining room, and then the kitchen is off in the upper left-hand corner, and the living room will be in the bottom right-hand corner. So as you can see, just trying to decide where to put the stuff, and I ended up going with kind of a diagonal pattern here, because I love adding diagonals to my house because it makes it more complex, and it makes it just look cooler. Because the more diagonals, in my opinion, it makes it feel not as natural, so it makes it feel more complex, and which is really cool. And also upstairs, I decided to add a trophy case in the one loft area, so yeah. And I tried it downstairs, but I decided it wasn't going to work because it just wouldn't look right. So adding a little loft area here, I just put some wood and then a nice glass railing. Now it's adding some additional features to this house. And as you can see, upstairs to the left-hand corner is the second bedroom. It's just a basic little bedroom that I made. It just if you have a kid or something. It's not really for an adult because it's a fairly small room. Trying to add a pattern here to the floor in the dining room, but I decided that nothing really would go right. Like it didn't really look good enough, so I just decided to add one spot of white where the table would be. Just give it kind of a pattern, but nothing major because it wouldn't really look good enough. So now we're going to be doing some landscaping, adding some flowers around this house. I added a lot of flowers and rocks and yeah, so just kind of a lot of shrubbery. And I always add dirt as a train paint because if you add dirt, this is my one tip of this video is if you add dirt to your underneath your plants and stuff, it makes them look like twice as realistic as it actually is because dirt is what you would normally find under plants. So why not add it? They added it to the game and it makes it look nicer. And it allows you to easily divide things up and separate them in an easy way. And also the same way here, I'm just adding I think it was shale to the edge of the property to make it look like it's more of a drop than it actually is. So it makes it look like it's on a rock bedded, like a bed of rock, which is kind of cool. So now we're going to be adding some more dirt for some more flowers. And yeah, so I did add a curved pool to this, and I really liked how the pool turned out because it kind of just fit in nicely. And yeah, so just adding some more plants here. And I decided to move that path over in the end and adding some stairs to get down to the soccer field and then get to the pool. So just doing some more shrubs and some more flowers along the edge. And now adding, nope, decided not to use a hedge. Now we're going to be doing the outside patio, I guess, thing for the pool. And it looks pretty cool. It's kind of just curved. And I just decided to do it because nowadays everyone loves curved pools. So I thought, why not have one? And then you got the little path over to the soccer field. So after a good game of soccer, you can just jump in that old pool. Okay, now we're inside, and we're going to be working on the main entrance here, just adding some plants and some paintings, and yeah, I really love how this entrance turned out. It really gives off a really clean sort of feel. It makes it just cleanliness. It just, because all the whites and the grays, and yeah. So just changing up the area rugs here, trying to find one that fits. Now adding a lot of wall decorations because I also love wall decorations because it gives some color to white walls. That's one reason I love using white walls is because you can easily change the color just by adding a simple wall decoration. And then I decided to add a mirror on the one corner because you might need it before you go out to work or something. You might need to check your appearance. So I just finished doing the dining room. Now we're heading on to the living room. I kind of took this sort of L-shaped couch and I turned it red to make it kind of stand out. And then there's a little desk in the corner. Yep, I made a little desk and then the stairs going upstairs to the loft area where we have a drafting table, all that. So adding some carpet and then some different color walls here. And now moving into this kind of a foyer to the kitchen slash dining room slash gym. So it's kind of just like a sitting area. And I added like a wall of bookshelves. So it's just a good place to read, or if you want, you could just go on the computer or something like that. It's a very quiet room. And then I added a centerpiece of a flower. And now moving on over into the kitchen after adding some wall paintings here. And adding some lighting. And now here in the gym, just 2 treadmills and a TV. I believe that's all I put. Just a couple treadmills and then a TV and then obviously some lighting, because without lighting you don't really see. So I decided to go with a big screen TV in there because it'll give you some incentive to work out. Because if you want to watch that big TV, it means you gotta work for it. So I added these green chairs, kind of added like a splash of color to it, because it was looking kind of bland without it, so I decided why not. So as you can see, just adding some lighting fixtures to the kitchen, and now we're going to be moving over to the bathroom. And the bathroom is a fairly simple bathroom, just a counter, toilet, shower, nothing special. Now I added these lights for overhead lights. I like them because they don't get in the way. You can do whatever you want still under them, so I tried to use them as much as I could. Now heading upstairs, we're just going to be adding in some wall paints and changing some of the dining room colors. So now we're just adding some stuff and adding a little seating area upstairs, adding a drafting table, foosball table, and as you can see, I added the display case in the corner. And I was going to add a huge game machine, but decided not to because it was too space consuming. And I was going to put the foosball table in there, but then I decided I needed that as a bedroom. So I kind of left that, and then I turned it into a bedroom. So as you can see, just a little open concept idea area, a nice chess table, and then adding some doors to the master bedroom and then the secondary bedroom. So just add some lighting here to go over top of all the paintings, and then adding some stuff into the display case. I just added some pedestals and some trophies and stuff. Now in the master bedroom, I actually did use windows to make it look like a walk-in closet, which I thought was kind of cool concept. I've never done that yet, so I decided I'd use it in this house, and I think it turned out well. So master bedroom, nothing special, just basic master bedroom, and some paintings and such, and then adding some chairs out in the back, because why not use your patio to overlook the pool if you really wanted. Now we're going to be adding the master bathroom here, and as you can see, just basic bathroom. And one thing you might notice in this video is I actually did not include the garage. I didn't really do anything to it. So if you download this house, which you can, I'll leave a link in the description, then you can add your own garage and change it, or change whatever you like in this house. So if you don't like something, it can always be changed, but be sure to download it. It's free, sims3.com. And yeah. So here we are in the second bedroom, just adding a bed here and some other stuff like that. So we're coming in on the end of this video. Just finishing off the patio here, and I believe that's about it. So adding a little seating area to eat, and yeah, adding a little chin-up area, and that's it, guys. So as I add some lighting, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. So be sure to check out some more videos on my channel. Be sure to click the like button below and the subscribe button above, and be sure to favorite this video. It really helps me out. And if you were to share this video, I would very much appreciate that, because then it just helps me get more views. So yeah, be sure to check out more videos on my channel, and I release a new house video every month on the Monday, I believe it is. I need to check that. Haven't set it in stone yet, but I believe it's the Monday. So yeah, here's the finished product, and be sure to check out the virtual tour.